Capricorn, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. And when we look at the astrology, this week is phenomenal. I can't wait to share the rest with you. Let's get into the cards. But as I deal the cards, let's go over the astrology a little bit. Remember that Capricorn, this is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It is a Capricorn energy reading, so it's wherever it applies to your life. If you're not a Capricorn at all and you saw the title or the thumbnail and were drawn to it, this reading is for you. And this reading comes to you at the perfect time. It doesn't matter what date. That's why I don't put dates on the readings. Remember that Capricorn specific readings come out every single Wednesday at 9 a.m. and that you can get notified as soon as they come out if you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. And that way you'll know when I upload your favorite content. So, Capricorn, okay. Why am I psyched for you this week? That's a good place to start, right? Because there's a grand trine in the sky, and it's a trine between Saturn, the Sun, and Mars. So Saturn has been trine Mars for a while, which means you are getting things done. And it has been a very productive week. And productivity, even if other things are a little bit askew in your life, productivity will make you feel good. So there's been a nice foundation for you. Of course, there's still that square to Uranus, which means dealing with change and ending up certain cycles of your life and then trying to open or understand new ones. But that's been continuous all year. Right now for this week, what ends up opening up is also, in addition to that beautiful trine to Mars, a beautiful trine to the Sun, and by the end of the week, it will be the Sun conjunct Venus. Sun conjunct Venus means you are shining, you are glowing, you are beautiful, everybody's paying attention to you. You have a really wonderful outlook on who you are. You feel really good. You're being really good. What does that mean? So the Sun and Venus are both in Libra, so you could be trying on new dresses, going for new suits. You could be getting a new wardrobe. You could be, and this is a wonderful time when Venus is back in Libra, doing your hair, sprucing yourself up, looking good, feeling good, and getting a lot of attention, especially when it comes to people appreciating you with love and with money. And then, of course, the Sun is forming this complementary trine to Mars as well. So there's in the sky a bunch of clarity, objectivity that is coming through, and you are a central point in that. You or Saturn is a fundamental cornerstone in that trine, and it kind of makes objectivity easy, and it kind of makes clarity easy, and it kind of makes communications easy. Yes, Mercury is still in retrograde, so you have to be aware of that, understand that. But even if there's a bunch of stuff that comes up, stuff that was backed up, or communications aren't clear, it's almost like you'll understand why, and you'll be able to be objective enough to not get frustrated about it. And when with that beautiful trine to Mars, Saturn can figure out anything. I really love this week for you, but let's get into the cards, right? Let's see what else they can tell us. I mean, a little bit of a preview. You have the two most lucky cards in the deck on the table. Whoa! The abundant universe will provide is here, and that just means you're resource abundant. Also a sense of new job, new opportunity. And with that Sun conjunct Venus, trine Saturn, trine Mars, a new job, new work, or any kind of entrepreneurial activity that you were engaged in. This is a really exceptional time to go out, go get it, promote it, show it to people, as well as to get hired, to be lucky when it comes to the workforce, or, all of these wonderful opportunities. The abundant universe will provide. This is Taurus energy, so it probably has something to do with industry or something extremely traditional or something that you're very familiar with. So you're also going to be extremely comfortable with that energy as well. And then now is a lucky time to expand and to grow. Remember, Jupiter is still, I think it's opposite. It's not opposite the Sun. I have to check the charts. Jupiter is still in full effect. Now, in the beginning of this week, Jupiter is making a semi-square to Saturn. And so that might make you feel like you're a little bit stalled or judged, or like you have to hang over somebody's shoulder because they're a little bit, your mind's a little bit scattered or their mind's a little bit scattered. Just a sense of maybe new ideas not rubbing you right, or new ideas not rubbing you right, or new people not rubbing you right, but it goes away really quickly, and all that is left is Jupiter is helping to expand and broaden. I believe it's both Mercury and, I wish I could look at the charts right now. I don't have the charts on memory file. But what this means is your luck is expanding and your luck is growing, and there's something here that's multiplying itself. This is also children or fertility. Now you could take that metaphorically in terms of a business growing or expanding, or giving birth to a business, or something else in your life. But ultimately, now is a lucky time. Now is a lucky time to go after it. Now is a fortunate time. There's money in your bank. You have extra money, or you have access to extra money, extra actual tangible resources. Also sensuality. Okay, time to collaborate. Like I kind of spied this on the side, right? This was time to collaborate, which is time to get together. It's time to partner, time to work with somebody. Definitely getting hired. Definitely going in on something or getting somebody's attention. People want to work with you. Ants are very work oriented, but this still could reflect upon your relationships, where it seems like you guys just have so much to work with. That's kind of what you can add up all the cards to say. You have so much to work with. There are so many resources to work with. There is some kind of partnership that is being recommended. Time to collaborate. We'll get into a little bit about who that might be, okay? And then we have be loyal to what you love. And what is it that you love? This is family. This is Cancerian energy. This is your home, your house. But usually it's the people in it. It's family itself that you're being loyal to. And it's just a sense of, remember, when Saturn ends up trining Venus, it's not the sexiest energy, but it is so reliable. It is so productive. It is so being able to talk to each other, being complimented by each other, especially with Venus in Libra. There's just a sense of somebody noticing, or you being able to get somebody's attention, especially maybe authority figures, right? Or maybe your boss. I don't know. Leave it in the comments below, because I won't like that. If it's real private, just email it to me. But I would love to know, and I love reading the comments, so definitely leave them for me so I can enjoy them. And then we have, but we have this sense of, okay, I was distracted. We have this Saturn trine Venus conjunct the Sun. There's just this beautiful energy of knowing your relationship, taking responsibility for it. It does have to do with things like loyalty, with integrity, with reliability. But ultimately, there's just a sense of somebody wants to work with that, or figuring out how to be appreciated for those things. And that's going to open up and expand this week. So let's get into more specifics. Who is this that we're collaborating with? It says time to collaborate. Who is this? Somebody that had left you behind, somebody that you had felt estranged from or separated from. This is really good news, because what it means is that you thought this person was going to leave, or you thought that maybe this partnership was going to break up. This is definitely you guys finding a way to put the puzzle pieces together and find a way to make stuff work. But it was this feeling of, you felt abandoned. You felt like somebody was not being a partner. You felt like you had taken on a lot of weight and a lot of responsibility in order to maybe avoid anything bad happening. But there was just so much work, or this is somebody that you have been isolated from because you have been working so hard, or because they have been working so hard. So definitely that sense of this tremendous burden that was sitting on you It was really the isolation from them and feeling isolated or feeling abandoned. And then we have Knight of Pentacles, so it's slow and steady progress, not rushing anything, being really responsible, handling things with care. You're being very particular, you're being very worrisome, but also very cautious because you've been down this road before. So there's just this sense of, I'm gonna go really, really slow. I'm not gonna rush anything. Either it's you're guarded or they're guarded, or I feel like you're dealing with an energy that is slow to change, and that needs space in order to be accommodated. Also, you have some experience with this person, so you kind of, and maybe it's just because of the experience of your relationship with them, you're like, okay, we're moving in the right direction, but I'm still wary. There is a bit of wariness to the Nine of Wands. I can't get around that. There is a sense of battle scars. I've been through this before. I see some productivity. I see some improvement, and I see people trying, or they see you trying and they see you putting the effort forth. So it is seen, it is appreciated, but there's also a sense of, trauma is trauma. It's built in. This is going to be a long road. It's sort of some sort of long road to recovery. But with the base or fundamental cards, there's a sense of this is a really beautiful week for there to be a lot of progress made, and for you to firmly set into place something reliable, something dependable, something that you can trust. Okay, hold on. And then we have King of Wands here. So it either is metaphoric for there's now a return to passion, because it's coming out a little bit in the future. So that would be toward the end of the week, when there is that beautiful trine to Venus conjunct the Sun. So ultimately, passion returns, a sense of virility returns, a sense of attraction returns, and people not being able to take their eyes off of you. But this time around, not only are they not able to take their eyes off of you, they appreciate you, they value you. You are in control of what you have created. Or this could be a King of Wands comes into your life, or you're able to work things out. He could have been very kind of like, I don't know, iffy with you, but now all of a sudden there's either a creative opportunity that opens up. This could be a boss that's hiring you, or this could be your own creativity that's opening up, or this is actually a person who was guarded, they weren't sure, or they had a lot of stuff to do because they were building their own life, and they didn't want to disappoint again. They didn't want to get into all those, that maybe relationship craziness again. They just didn't want it. Or that somebody that's not in a relationship with you, but they have a feeling of just they were abandoned, and so that put a lot of weight on their shoulders, and so they've gone really, really slow when it comes to this hiring process. They want to be very, very particular about who they're going to start working with. Reason being, they were dumped on before, and that caused them a lot of stress and a lot of pain. So you're dealing with somebody who is really awesome at what they do and really wonderful and fun to be with, but they have been scorned somehow in the past. It could even be a boss, right? A sense of their employee just up and dumped them for one of their competitors, and now it's like, do I trust this new person with my ideas? You are going to be a godsend. Like, this is the time to hit that like button. I know. Oh yeah, I wasn't even smooth about it, was I? But if you do love this video, please remember to like this video, because it really does help the algorithm. It does. It seems like a small thing to do, and it is a small thing to do, but I'm really grateful for it. But no, this is a beautiful time for you, because it's like you walk in and you're a breath of fresh air. You walk in and it's like, it's almost like you're too good to be true at first, and that's why they're a little bit, they don't know how to behave around you, and they don't know how to, I'm just saying, I'm going to say it. They don't know how to be in a relationship with somebody they can actually rely on. Whether it's a working relationship or a romantic relationship, it's never happened to them before. And so ultimately there's just this sense of, finally this week, they understand I really do have a gem here. You know, I may never have realized it before. I didn't see it before. I was certainly, definitely still guarded from what had happened before. But this is somebody that that's why loyalty is on the table, dude. Loyalty is everything. There's an integrity here. The people want to work with you because they know you have a plethora of integrity, or this is somebody that you're meeting that for the first time matches your energy level. And you know why that's happening? Because it's Libra season and it's all about balancing things out. It's all about finding equal partnership. And now your partner could finally be equaling you. It's like you're finding that way, that way to match each other's vibration and come into harmony with each other. So this is a really beautiful energy, and I want to keep going. Hold on. Please remember, guys, there's always an extended reading, and I will attach that link down below. I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section. I do hope you join me for it on Vimeo. Please, a reminder that this is the last week the Unbound membership will exist. I will still publish the videos on the Unbound membership this week, but it's the last week that it will exist. Starting next week, the videos will only be available on Vimeo, just like they always have been, just like old school, right? The same thing. It's not changed, but there is a subscription opportunity over there if you wish to participate. You don't have to, but I do hope you join me for the extended reading. We have, you better stop. You better stop. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Forgiveness heals. Wow. You guys did have a lot to work through, and there was a sense of, I'm leaving. Like, fuck this shit. And I do think it was that mentality of, they're just not matching me. I don't have my vibrational match. It was worrying you. It was a tremendous burden, because this is definitely something that you put a lot of effort and energy into. But I can give you some exceptional news this week, Capricorn. It is about to all turn around. All that hard work you put in, it's about to start unraveling beautifully into, like, almost like the way a bud unravels into a flower. I don't think it was ever anybody's expectation for things to be as beautiful as they are going to be. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chiron is here, and once again, that's all about forgiveness. It's all about forgiving by realizing we're all wounded. We all suffer. And how can I take my suffering and make it matter so that it wasn't in vain? And that's definitely part of the healing process, or part of the forgiving process. Empathy and compassion. Damn. Past lives. You have so much experience with this same thing. It's almost like you have gone lifetime, repeating the same pattern. And the tremendously good news I have to give to you is that you are not going to repeat this pattern anymore. This is a karmic pattern break. You are done. You have completed a karmic pattern. It's like all your past lives are rushing up to congratulate you and scream out with joy. You are finally able to put something to rest and make peace with a situation that has been afflicting you. If it hasn't been for past lifetimes, it's been in this life. Because just answer this question to yourself. You don't have to answer it to me, though feel free to leave it in the comments. What is the pattern that you kept repeating? Or them, because this could be them. What is the pattern that you kept repeating? There is somebody here that had a problem. They continued to repeat it, and they continued to hurt themselves and injure themselves and wound themselves deeper because they kept making the same mistake, because they were not aware that they were making the mistake or aware of the trauma that was causing them to be attracted to this energy. This is when it breaks, because that beautiful portal in the sky that Saturn is a cornerstone of, that portal that is that grand air trine, is really just opening up your third eye and making you aware of shit that may have been right in front of your face, but it was not visible to you. Let's go deeper. I know. Hold on. Let me shuffle the cards a little bit. Oh, because we do have another card on the table. We do have another card on the table. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. Aries, you've been fighting this for a while. But this is also a sense of a renewed sense of self, the rebirth of the self. This is a new you. Aries means that all these past lives, Pisces, it's done. You are now new. Even when you're alive, your soul is being reborn, because it has ended a karmic cycle. Let's go. I can't wait. The extended link is down below.